I saw a clip earlier this evening. I guess AOC and Bernie Sanders did a town hall or something earlier, and they were talking about the shutdown. And AOC said that the only legislators who are not in Washington, D.C. right now are House Republicans. The 220 or so House Republicans are all gone. None of them are in Washington, D.C. House Democrats are in Washington, D.C. Senate Democrats are in Washington, D.C. Senate Republicans are in Washington, D.C. All of the House Republicans have gone home. They are not in Washington, D.C., as we are in the third week of a government shutdown. And we are in the third week of a government shutdown, and all of the House Republicans are gone, in large part because Mike Johnson doesn't want to swear in the new congresswoman-elect from Arizona, last name Grivalda. I'm sorry, I'm getting that wrong. I apologize for mispronouncing that. Mike Johnson does not want to swear her in because she will be the 218th vote on the discharge petition, the discharge petition to force the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files, because that would be embarrassing to Donald Trump. That's why House Republicans aren't in Washington, D.C. That's why the House of Representatives has been in recess for 3 weeks. That's why the House Republicans went into recess a week early in their August recess, because Mike Johnson doesn't want this discharge petition. I don't know why I keep doing that. Mike Johnson does not want this discharge petition to come up for a vote, to force the Department of Justice to release the Epstein files. Because Mike Johnson is smart enough to know that once this discharge petition comes up for a vote, and it will come up for a vote, I think a huge number of his members, Republicans in the House, are going to be like, you know what, man? That's enough for me. I am not going to vote no publicly on the record. I am not going to vote no to release the Epstein files. These folks are going to have to go back to their districts after this vote. They are all up for reelection next November. All of them. Every House seat is up for reelection in November of 2026. Would you want to be a Republican and go back to a town hall and have your Republican MAGA constituents get up and ask why you voted again to prevent the American people from seeing the Epstein files so that you could protect Donald Trump? Mike Johnson knows that when he swears her in, and she's the 218th signature on that petition, he can't prevent that petition from coming up for a vote. And he also knows that when that petition comes up for a vote, he's going to lose at least 100 of his Republican members who are going to switch and vote yes on that petition, because they don't want to go back home and face their voters for having voted publicly on the floor of the House of Representatives in the Congress of the United States of America to protect pedophiles. That's where we're at, kids, in October of 2025.